Old men shall forget, and all shall be forgot, but we'll remember with advantages those issues that we published in those days. It's the last fading hours of Canada Day here on the Fortress of Solitude, as you may have guessed by the decorations behind me. And in the spirit of personal patriotism, I've decided to review an item of Canadian science fiction history in which I had a personal part. In 1996, I became acquainted with the publishers and editors of Realms magazine, which was a bi-weekly science fiction magazine that went out to comic book and gaming stores in the Toronto and Hamilton area of Ontario, Canada. I became the gaming columnist, and for the next 25 or 30 issues I wrote a column about role-playing games, made fun of LARPers, wrote about hack and slash stuff. Realms was very impressive for a volunteer publication, and some issues I believe we got up to 24 pages, and we never ever missed a deadline that I remember. And we actually scored some interviews with some fairly well-known authors and movers and shakers in the industry, and even did a little bit of investigative journalism. Realms, unfortunately, was shut down by a combination of factors, the first being a complicated legal matter arising because of a dispute between a very famous author and somebody who had written a review for us, which actually ended up in court several times. And secondly, because the editors wanted to take some time off to plan bigger and better things for Realms. Realms did indeed go on to bigger and better things. About a year after issue 50, we published our first magazine. It was a glossy magazine that actually went out to every single bookstore, well, every single Borders outlet in North America, as well as a couple other bookstore chains, Chapters, for example. And we had interviews with people like Piers Anthony, Arthur Scott Card. We had a fairly impressive roster of columnists as well, people including Robert J. Sawyer, Tanya Huff, Ed Greenwood. Ty Templeton did a comic in most issues for us. I was the literature section editor for the second incarnation of Realms, and I did these interviews. One of the things that actually I thought was kind of interesting was the fact that a large number of science fiction and fantasy authors seem to be dying during the print run of Realms. And they seem to be getting more and more important. I think I did 3 obituaries before the magazine folded, and we folded just a month before Douglas Adams died, so it could have been a really, never mind. That speculation is very grim, so I'll stop there. Good night and happy Canada Day from the Fortress of Solitude. I hope to see you all next week, and remember,